Hello everybody and welcome to NCAA basketball from SBF. As you can see there on the screen, we've got a new face for Gonzaga, the Bulldogs, getting a transfer in and a transfer out. In comes Mike Honcho, the glass cleaning center. And then you've got Jack Morgan going to play with Jason Morgan over with Lightning McBean over in UConn. The Morgan twins playing together, and Gonzaga getting a true center. Morgan was playing out of position for Gonzaga going into this. Was not doing bad, but it's going to be interesting to see what they can do with a true center here. Alex Hayes with the first shot, no good. Had a little bit of space for a three. And there's the lane from USC. Bradshaw averaging almost 25 points a game right there, got that layup. And there's the lane from Cortez. Cortez shaking up a little bit from that. Makes his free throw, three-point play. Alfie Hayes guarding Devontae Bradshaw. Bradshaw tries to take it on Mike Honcho, rejects it aggressively off the glass. Alfie Hayes wide open, sinks it from the corner. Now we have Jay Brockmeyer. Devontae Bradshaw gets by the much bigger man with pure speed and takes it to the rack. Great play there from USC. Alfie Hayes to the rack with a dunk of his own, answering right back. Both of these teams coming out strong offensively. We saw a defensive showdown as UNC ended the undefeated streak of the Georgia Bulldogs in the last game. And passing out of the shot, Jay Brockmeyer hands it to his center, Webb. Alfie Hayes now bringing it up. Gets the screen from Alex Hayes to Mike Honcho. Honcho going to go up with it, no good. Rebounded Webb. Webb, an AI player. Two AI players for this Trojan team. Don't remember the name of the other guy. But on this Trojan team, you've got Clint Westwood, Devontae Bradshaw, who just dunked it again. Devontae Bradshaw attacking the rack to start this game. And Jay Brockmeyer. Full user team for Gonzaga, who's trying to get their lead back after UFC with an offensive flurry. Ties it back up at 8. Corner three from Alex Hayes, no good, in and out. Bradshaw speeding down the court and gets to the rack again, but it's blocked. Honcho with the recovery there in transition. Mike with two big blocks now. Big man number 47 looking to make an impact his first game as a Bulldog. Brockmeyer to Webb to Bradshaw. Brockmeyer to Webb. Webb with a close shot blocked by Honcho again. Alfie on the much bigger man. Gets by him with his speed. Finds Honcho. Honcho with a slight size mismatch. Can't put it in. Bradshaw's got it. Webb from the free throw line. Out of Westwood. Westwood forced to take a mid-range shot. Can't sink it. No movement there on offense from USC that play. And Henry has to foul Alfie Hayes. Alfie Hayes just so smooth with the ball. Haven't really seen it yet this game, but he is a passing wizard. And he has put the league on notice with his passing ability and ball handling. Definitely not a bad scorer himself either, though. Brockmeyer now. Hands it to Bradshaw. Being guarded by Honcho. Going to try to just get by him with his speed. And Honcho trying to keep up with him. Hits him in the arm. That's going to be 2 shots to the line for Bradshaw. First shot's in. And so is the second. Maverick Varlow with the ball. Finds Alfie, lays it in. This Gonzaga team just feels like they know what they're going to do. Like their chemistry is just so good for how young and how early the season is. And Bradshaw with a floater puts it in. Cortez, the only returning player from last year's team. I mean, Morgan did return, but he is now transferred to UConn. So he's the only vet on this team. All freshmen on this team other than him. Entirely freshman team for USC as well. And the turnaround is no good from Varlow. Westwood in the corner. Oh, never mind. Henry in the corner. Or Brockmeyer. Wow. Really bad with the names today. Anyway, Brockmeyer pump fakes. Forced to take the deep mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded Mike. Now to Alfie. Alfie gets it intercepted, trying to get it low to Cortez, and the dunk in the other end in transition. USC leads at 14-12 with 20 seconds left. Gonzaga has the opportunity to tie it up or take the lead going into halftime if they wait for the last shot. That's exactly what Alfie's going to do. Now they're going to start moving around, trying to find their shot. Alex Hayes, no good, but put back by Cortez. 2.6 seconds left. They have enough time to get up a shot from half court. They do, and it is in and out. So it's going to be tied up at 14 going into the second quarter. Honcho there making a big impact right away. As good as Jack Morgan was, he appeared to be better at the power forward position, but definitely didn't make as much of an impact as we've seen Mike Honcho make, both under the rim as a rim protector and a rebounder. Maybe doesn't have the floor stretching capability that Morgan does, though. Scratch that, definitely doesn't have that. Morgan was much more of a stretch for playing the 5 position. And now Honcho on Bradshaw again. They keep getting this matchup somehow. And they have been split back and forth on whether or not it works. Hayes not happy about getting called for that foul. Wayne Webb III. Makes both of his shots. Alfie to Maverick. Maverick finds Alfie. Slight size advantage, turns around, gets to the rack, no good, picked up on defense by Westwood. Now Brockmeyer has the ball. Gonna try to take it to the rim himself, no good, a little to the left. Honcho with the rebound. Maverick to Alex. Alex, the jump shot, gets closed out on. Cortez gets it up after he gets the rebound, blocked. Henry to Brockmeyer, to Bradshaw, pumps, gets blocked. Cortez now bringing it up the other end. In transition, he's going to hold the ball. And he's going to find Alfie under the rim, and he puts it in. Brockmeyer now taking over a little bit of the ball control duty that we didn't see him take in the first quarter. Bradshaw just so fast. Now we got the screen. There's the switch. And they keep trying to drive on Honcho, and I don't think that's going to work. Hayes pulls up in transition. Easy mid-range shot. Gonna knock that down all day. Committed a little bit too much to stopping the layup in transition. Webb tries to put it over Honcho, no good. Hayes now finds Cortez for the dunk. Great hustle by Cortez as soon as that rebound was grabbed, sprinting to the rim, and he was found. Now we have the Honcho and Bradshaw matchup, but he's picked up the ball. Still being guarded by him. And the mismatches created a Alfie Hayes versus Clint Westwood matchup, and down low, there's not a whole lot Alfie's going to be able to do to stop him. Alfie now with the dunk. Not one to be shown up. Brockmeyer to Webb. Webb going to try to take it on Honcho. Misses. Honcho rebounds. A board machine. And there's the turnaround, the fadeaway. Alex Hayes guarding Henry. Misses the shot, in and out. Cortez rebounds. Pushing the pace in transition. Going to stop there, but he's going to find Honcho, who misses the lane, but gets his own board, puts it back up, no good. Puts it back up again, no good. He keeps getting his own boards. Finally puts it up and in. They just do not have an answer for Mike Honcho. Honcho's going to break a rebounding record this game at this rate. And a good move there by Devontae Bradshaw. Alfie. Get the screen from Honcho. Finds the man in the corner, Maverick Varlow. It's good. Varlow strutting, knowing that shot's going to go in. Alfie Hayes was looking for him the whole way there. I could already tell. Now Cortez on the other end in transition. Fouled. Great hustle from Ray Cortez this game. Trying to get easy points in transition. Good way to boost your offense. Gonzaga taking an early lead here now with the second free throw going in. It's 29-20 lead Gonzaga. Brockmeyer hands it off to Bradshaw. Bradshaw gets fouled by Honcho. He's getting guarded decently well by Alfie, but Honcho came in to try to swat that thing at its high point. Just got some arm there. Wide open. Varlow for three. And this could get ugly if USC does not figure it out on defense. Bradshaw steps back, doesn't get the space that he wants. Brockmeyer finds Webb down low for the dunk. Webb had some good positioning, and that was a good pass to get it into him.
Bad screen. Take your wing.
Illegal screen from Alex Hayes. USC moving their way up, as you see the unblemished record finally coming to an end for Georgia, but still top of the standings. Alley-oop to Webb, no good. Ray Cortez gets fouled by Clint Westwood. Gonzaga's in the bonus now. Only 28 seconds left in the quarter, so don't really think that's going to come into effect. As we see Devontae dribbling it up. Takes the screen, steps back on Honcho this time, gets a little bit of space, no good. Put back up. And in by Westwood. Misses the initial putback, but gets his own rebound. 6 seconds left. Varlo has it, gets it to Alfie in the corner. Alfie has 2 seconds to shoot, has to fire the deep mid-range, no good. Grabbed by Honcho, not enough time to put it back up, so it's going to be a 9-point Gonzaga lead going into halftime. As we get into this halftime show, we can talk just a little bit about Ray Cortez and just how much he's had to change his game. And as we see right now, he's still playing fast in transition, taking advantage of the fact that he used to be a very athletic, small forward, forced to move to the power forward because of the recruits that came to Gonzaga. Has not hurt his team at all. He's been arguably better as he has been faster and more athletic than most of the power forwards he has to guard, and has not been a slouch getting rebounds or playing defense. So that has been very impressive from him. And as we see, Trojans, 37% shooting, definitely going to need to become more efficient if they're not going to clean up the boards and allow Mike Honcho to keep dominating the glass. And we're going back into the quarter. UNC is going to try their best to erase a 9-point deficit. There's the switch. Laying no good, rebounded Varlo. Alfie to Varlo. Varlo. Waiting for something to happen, just takes it himself, pops it, no good. Not great offense to start the half. Bradshaw gets it on Honcho. He keeps getting by Honcho, but Honcho just does so good to close out and force the miss. And there's Cortez taking it up down low strong. Bradshaw wide open, does not take the shot. Westwood now gets blocked by Honcho. Another block for Mike. Mike catches the pass at the high point and lays it in over Henry. This is an absolutely different Gonzaga team with a true center. This team was not bad with Jack Morgan, but they might be a different team. And there's Cortez taking advantage of the speed again. They just do not have answers for either Cortez or Mike. Bradshaw Open lane to the rim. Gets it in. He's going to try to look for that a lot more. That's what he's been trying to get with his speed mismatches on Mike up top. But Mike Honcho, very good hustle player. And he finds the cutting Alfie Hayes. There's more easy points as the lead gets bigger for Gonzaga. And Bradshaw with a dunk. And with the kind of offense that Devontae Bradshaw is putting out, you would expect this game to be quite a bit closer, but just dominating the boards down low and transition offense has just been killing USC. Bradshaw gets a screen, gets Mike Honcho on him, gets blocked again. Brockmeyer going to try to take it strong in and out. Alfie finds Varlow for the lay-in. Quick points again. Bradshaw, no good. Cortez to Alex Hayes in the open court. More easy points. This is a blowout coming out of halftime. The Bulldogs came to play. There's Webb. Bulldogs scoring at will right now. USC has to get a few stops here to try to get some momentum if they want a chance of coming back. Mid-range too strong. Gathered by Webb. Bradshaw. And just passing it around for no reason. This is not how you're going to get your offense started. Just passing it around up top. And after all that time wasted, forced to take a shot was Brockmeyer, and no good. Here come the Bulldogs. Barlow's wide open for three, sinks it from the corner. It is ugly for the Trojans right now. Gonzaga looks like an unstoppable force. This is not a bad USC team from what we've seen this year. It just looks like, oh, I thought that was straight up and down, but they're going to call a foul on Mike. But I think we could just be seeing a new gear shifted by Gonzaga right now. I'm going to have trouble seeing any team beating the Bulldogs if they play like this every game. Cortez, mid-range is good. Little bit of space was all he needed. Gonzaga keeping their pedal to the metal. Maintaining this 20-point lead. A lot of teams might start getting cute. That's how they allow teams like USC to get back in the game. Not Gonzaga. They're going for the throat right now. And Cortez gets another bucket. Zero answer for Cortez. Bradshaw. No good. Honcho rebounds. Alfie's going to throw up the long-range Hail Mary throw. No good. And by the way that these teams have been playing, I don't expect this to be very competitive going into the fourth. But regardless, if you're here to watch for your player or for entertainment purposes and the mid-range from Honcho, this game does serve scouting purposes. There are a lot of GMs in this league and a lot of potential GMs in this league. And good scouting can mean the difference between a make-or-break season when you have a superstar rookie come out of the draft that you didn't expect to be there at 7 or 8 or wherever you end up drafting. So far in the SBF and the pros, we've seen all sorts of people not taken at the top of the draft. And there's the shot from Westwood. Not taken at the top of the draft to come in and affect their teams drastically. It's all about scouting, trying to figure out what game transitions to the pros, in my opinion. And Mike is just unstoppable right now. The rim might as well just be an ocean. And the Trojans have not been giving up. They're still putting up offensive production. They just cannot stop the Bulldogs. And there's the alley-oop. And that is probably the first time we've seen Gonzaga look mortal in a long time. And it's as they go for the flashy alley-oop to Cortez, and USC scores again. Alfie now. Honcho. Alex Hayes turns around, gets it in. No good. Bradshaw misses the mid-range. Cortez puts on the brakes. Finds Alfie wide open in the corner. It's good. Bradshaw now with the ball. Guarded by Mike. Goes under one of the Hayeses. That was so fast I couldn't tell who it was. Devontae Bradshaw so quick. Such an immediate threat to the basket. Gonna remain Bulldogs ball. So we have 3 minutes left. Alfie's first free throw is good. And so is the second one. And both of these teams putting on an offensive clinic in a game that might as well have been over in the middle of the last quarter. Alfie takes the screen. Behind his head to, oh my goodness, to Mike Honcho. So beautiful. So unnecessary, but so beautiful. And there's the lay-in on the other end from Brockmeyer. Cortez tries to set the screen, nothing there. Tries to cut through the defenders, no good, but Honcho puts it in. Huge blowout now. Insurmountable lead, and wow, that is just That is just bad, as it looks like USC's going to wave the white flag, put in the backups, and the last minute 45 is going to be absolutely terrible. So let's just take a minute, talk about the future for both of these teams. Both of these teams have been performing very well, doing good in the standings. But man, beating another good team by as much as they are right now has to be an amazing momentum shift for Gonzaga. Especially adding Mike Honcho. If you are a fan of Gonzaga, a player in Gonzaga, or a GM who's interested in Gonzaga at all, you are stoked watching this game. But let's just take a second to talk about USC too. I mean, we haven't seen them performing badly this game. They just have no answers on defense. And that's just, it looks like mismatches. Westwood is more of a powerful power forward. I feel like he could play center. Maybe a little undersized, but that's his game. Trying to go up against a tall, athletic power forward who used to be a small forward. So that's kind of a tough matchup for him. And we haven't been seeing Westwood doing bad on offense. He just can't keep up with Cortez. Brockmeyer doing his absolute best. Managing to generate a little bit of offense when you need to give Devontae Bradshaw a break. But man, Devontae has been absolutely gorgeous with some of his layups tonight. His quick first step to the rim, his speed, they're smartly trying to get the mismatch. They already know Devontae Bradshaw's fast, but this whole game, they've been using screens, not to try to get by the defender, but to try to get the matchup that they like. Because they know that if they can get him on a center, he can beat him to the rim. It's just a matter of whether or not he can get there fast enough that he doesn't get chased down from behind, which Mike Honcho has been doing phenomenally tonight. But still, Bradshaw managing to generate offense. So although it was a blowout, I don't think we saw a terrible performance from USC tonight. Varlo and the Hazes doing a good job of scoring too. But man, it was just a clinic from Cortez. And as we start winding down to the last 6 seconds of the game, we're going to see Gonzaga take the win. And we're going to look forward to seeing some of those highlight videos premiering Monday. You're going to see the rest of the college teams that you didn't see play tonight or on Tuesday. All of those are coming to you soon. We have some good highlights coming for you in NCAA. Keep updated on Discord. Check back on Monday for those highlights. And I have been and am, don't know why I said have been, but I am Lion, also the Talons GM, also Kenneth Michael, signing off after a fun-ish game. Good night, everybody.